Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have sent the leader of the question I have, and I'll read it out to you.
Yep, thank you.
As you know, Scarborough annual accounts have not been signed off by their internal auditor for the last 5 years. During that time, the auditor has considered objections first raised by the Fight for Whitby Group. The claim that Scarborough Borough Council accounting treatment of Whitby Harbour undertaking is a breach of the law, namely the Whitby Urban District Council Act of 1905. The key part of the objection based on the 1905 Act is that any surplus income from car parks on the Upper Harbour land should be ring-fenced and reinvested in Whitby Harbour and not used for cost subsidies on other services in the area, as it has been the case since 2005 and 6. Now, under the audit regulations, the whole issue has to remain the strictest confidence until the auditor issues his final decision. The final decision was issued on the 26th of March this year. His decision was to recommend that Scarborough Borough Council should apply to the courts by the 26th of September this year for a judicial ruling on the extent of the harbour land and the correct accounting treatment under the law. The copy of the decision letter sent to the resident by the audit state. We accept that if you are right, there are significant sums of money looking respectively which should have been put aside for harbour improvement, i.e. before 2015 and 2016. Under the audit regulations, Scarborough Borough Council was required to convene a full council meeting by the 26th of April to decide whether or not to accept the auditor's recommendation. All of the proceedings and supporting papers must be made publicly available. Nothing as apparent happened by the 26th of April. It emerged that the council request, the deadline for holding a full council meeting, has been extended to the 26th of July. As of this date, no such meeting has been called, rectified thereas. There is a full council meeting today, but the issue is not on the agenda and 8 days prior notice is required. There are millions of pounds at stake here for Whitby Harbour, yet 3 months after the auditor issued his final decision, Scarborough Borough Council have taken no action towards settling this long-standing issue. We consider that Whitby Town Council and the Whitby community have a right to know what's going on. We have sent electronic copies of the auditor's recommendations together with our summaries of evidence to members of Whitby Town Council. Why has it taken other outside body to inform this council of the outcome? Why did we not follow the instructions of the auditor whom we seek advice? Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Councillor Abbott. Would the leader like to respond to that question?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thank you, Mr. Councillor Abbott. You did send the question in good time, and I appreciate that. As you might expect, this is a complex matter, and it's been going on for many years, as you rightly say. The council has been working since Mazars produced their report, their statement, with legal advisors because of the complexity of this issue. And we've been working with them to come to a decision about the best way forward. Since you sent your question, a date has now been set for a special council meeting, which is on the 23rd of July. And that's been set to deal with this matter. Members will be fully briefed before that meeting. So Mrs. Dixon will set up appropriate briefings, and I understand already at least one group has asked for a briefing. And then we will have the meeting on the 23rd of July, where hopefully members can reach a resolution on this. So I appreciate it's been a long-standing issue, gone on for many years, but hopefully we're getting towards the closing part of it. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.